You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got changed to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
It's week 6 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the veteran Adam Thielen. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Panthers and the Falcons, and it comes your way next.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off and running from Charlotte. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And they'll be led out by the 8th pick in the draft. The lefty who led your alma mater, Washington, to the national championship game, Brock, Michael Penix Jr.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out. And when he gets there, usually good things follow.
And his first pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
It's into the hands of Mooney. This is ahead for about 5. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Penix working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And leading them out, one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
Throwing now on 1st down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Motion man sent left. 2nd and 10 now. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. Chased out to his right. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground, incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for this. Got him in. It's Thomas. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
Carolina Panthers. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag.
Intentional grounding, offense.
No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. They go play action here. He rolls to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Penix here from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender comes away with it. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Now for the 2nd time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Man in motion here. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's on the move. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Throwing now off play action. On the move, headed right. He's got it near the 10. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, It's just a little icing on the cake.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Throwing now from the gun. Forced out to his right. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain, he did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
McLeod now returning it. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Penix now on first down. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the set. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. That's brought in by Mooney. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 46 on his first punt, and this one's pushing a little more distance. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be Panthers football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And he'll get it up to the 44. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hubbard. And this one doesn't go far. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Neither side separating much so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They've got first down from the 31. Penix now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Robinson on the inside give. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Josie Jewell making that stop. A 5-yard gain helps, but they need a dozen now here on third down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Third down, it's Penix. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
Automatic first down.
So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Staying with Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He's running for it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. Flush down now to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. Cool with the extra point. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Valus Jones now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Panthers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Setting up a throw. Chased out to his right. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. It's Hubbard off the option. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. From the 34. Finds Sanders. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd down run by Hubbard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Here's a throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther.
Here we go.
Hubbard. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers get some late points and the lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Penix working from the gun. Pitts brings it in. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Penix. Caught by the open man. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Penix looking to pass. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. And again, it's Penix. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. Penix on 1st down. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, it's there.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. A final throw before the break. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. So we reached halftime in Charlotte. The hometown fans feeling good. Their Panthers have the lead. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Derek Carr, terrific in the win, and a much-needed win at that, as it is indeed their first on the year. From there, we head up to the Pacific Northwest, check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. Brock Purdy, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. And that one, all tied. It was the running back, Chuba Hubbard, who put together a solid first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Ewer. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin
to kick it
Kate
away.
Scott
Here's Pinion.
and Brock Ewer.
On the return, here's Jones. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They bring a tight end in motion right. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And the Falcons are going to be in great shape as they take over. 1st down, ball at the 36. Penix here from the gun. It's into the hands of Mooney. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. Down to the 10. Is in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Devin Tompkins to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And teams just have not been able to keep this guy out of the end zone in the first half of the season. He is pacing the NFL and receiving touchdowns. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. He winds up out of bounds with things not settled yet. We've got a flag down.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
An avoidable mistake, and that one's going to set the coaches off more than almost any other. And now they're going to mark off the yardage. First down, ball at the 36.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
They run again with Hubbard. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Young. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Young working from the gun. Escapes the puck. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 3rd quarter lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets him around 6 there. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. Here's Robinson up the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. No place to go, so he just threw it away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now the give for Bijan. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Bijan. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades.
And in for the Atlanta touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return starts at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? Well, I think there's a good case for that to go either way, but the officials decided he was the more egregious offender, so it's offensive interference.
On the jump. Let's go.
First down, he takes the snap. Gets this to Sanders. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
He beams one deep right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now it's third down. Looking for a throw here. Chased out to his right. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! It's a gain of 19 on the... Raheem Morris in strong disagreement with that call. He's going to challenge this. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outside. Look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Putting the tight end in motion. They go play action on first. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. They are throwing it again. He's on the move. Catch is made in close. And he nearly broke it for 6. He steps out at the 3-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a fourth-quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to determine how severe this may be. Penix now on first down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Penix now to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 2nd and 3 now. Robinson on the inside give. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. And the Panthers into the nickel set. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw. Into the hands of Pitts. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Penix now. He's got a man left. A very productive play from the rookie QB out of Washington. That gets them a 1st down. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Completes some mustard on that throw to Bijan. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. They're now set for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Staying with Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons jump in front late. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Panthers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
That's Thomas. He's got it. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Setting up to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he goes out a little short of the 40. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's keeping it again. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it again. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here he is to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the give, here's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see 1 possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Moore with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Here's a give to Robinson. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Got it, man. Robinson has it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure to find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing. So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Got a man. It's Thomas. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10. It's Hubbard. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. It's Hubbard off the option. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Back now, pressure on its way. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one.
Intentional grounding, offense.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
And this is down all the way to the 3. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Hubbard trying this up the gut. Is in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pull in front. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.